Hi, good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Ashraf.
Latifa.
We're from Borneo Essentials.
Yay.
Yeah. Well, just want to start off with saying Happy New Year, and I hope you have a very nice, prosperous, and beneficial year ahead in this 2020.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you guys. So we are finally here. Bawasan 2020. We're still breathing, alhamdulillah, syukur.
After 9 years. Right?
Yep. So Borneo Essentials is already probably
A few more months.
Yep. 8 years plus. We started around 2011, around nearly end of the year. So, yep. So basically we want to share our milestone yang dah jauh tu kan.
Yeah.
Jauh, tak lah jauh sangat.
Well, maybe we should say something about 2011. I mean, we started off with agar wood inducing inoculums, the fungus that creates the secondary metabolite production, the resin that you're looking for, that fragrant resin which is from agar wood, which is in, I'm not going to start too much detail, but tissue culture, temporary immersion system.
Masa zaman tu, orang macam, what the hell are you guys doing, man?
Either they didn't know about it, or they thought that, well, this is going to definitely revolutionize the agricultural industry in a way, especially with our tissue culture, right? But,
so alhamdulillah kita bila 2020 ni, I think for Borneo Essentials we did achieve, alhamdulillah. I think what we achieved is what we wanted lah.
Yeah, especially for 2019 kan.
So bagi kita punya teknologi tu dah terbang lah, walaupun tak ada kereta terbang.
Well, the good milestone for 2019 for us was winning the Islamic Innovation Challenge for 2019. That was with our phytocannabinoid-rich dietary supplement. Yeah, so I mean that's something that's you guys gonna be looking out for soon, and I think we'll make it in a way that they can be one of the first ones to really try it out. I mean, with the homeostasis blending, with the vitalities blend, and invigorating, is it?
Yep. So let's not bore them right now.
I'm excited about it.
We're truly excited, tapi kita tak nak bagi sangat lah in detail untuk korang ni, nanti kan korang bosan pula cepat sangat bagi tahu kan. So sekarang ni kita nak share apa dia yang kita nak buat for this 2020. We have a lot of things lined up for you guys because we see that there is a gap in the knowledge out there. Sebab kita perasan knowledge out there is basically from it's from aromatherapy, apa benda.
Maybe half of it is basics of it and true in a way. Maybe the other half is just fabricated by the marketing companies to make sure that you guys are using more than is necessary, or getting the right benefits from oils which isn't used for that purpose. So hopefully we'll be sharing with you, I mean, the right knowledge which is from ourselves, which we're pretty specialized in extraction, distillation of research, development, commercialization, extraction of herbal-based nutraceuticals, cosmeceuticals, and functioning ingredients. I mean, if we get into the technology of it, you would be talking about the supercritical fluid extractions,
which we'll share for those who are users of essential oil. This is very interesting because people are now going towards ataupun dah they want to guna lama dah.
So if you talk about what is a CO2 extract, is by using CO2 in a compressed state and compressed.
That one is in detail.
In detail later. Okay. Well, anyhow, you get the best parts of all the whole plant in a full spectrum extract, and by doing that you're going for the entourage effect with these oils and therapeutic compounds. So that is one of the manfaat that we wanted to help you guys with. This is what we want to share. Getting the highest quality.
The breakdown of what we're gonna do for you guys in 2020 is we're gonna be sharing all these webinars, and especially on the CO2 extract that who's talking about. Apart from that, kita nak share jugalah more to what is the real deal. Adakah apa news tentang essential oil tu, adakah it's hoax?
And even like up to date like trends in different types of compounds and essential oils and extracts which are in which are relevant in the current markets. I mean, especially about black seed, which is Nigella sativa. So, you know, it's similar. I mean, the names like sativa, you're thinking about Cannabaceae, sativa, but this is black seed oil. You know, habatus sauda, and it's an oil that's been proclaimed for thousands of years a cure for all disease except for death. So when we read between the lines and we were getting very, very into it, we were able to actually do a extraction process that can come up with around 18 to 21% thymoquinone compounds content inside the oils. So
we will share to you what is thymoquinone content. What is it?
Well,
and how do we extract it on its own to make it
getting
for
a
medicinal?
higher concentrated elixir that will really help you out in your health and wellness.
And apart from that, something interesting that maybe some of you know, but we would like to share is about, you know, when you keep a lot of knowledge but you don't share, there is a gap that you feel that the vision untuk nak bantu orang tu tak sampai. Jadi macam apa yang, that's what we were when we were doing bonus session. Apa dia? There's a gap. Kita tak interact with our, you know, we are too busy doing R&D, too busy nak jadi hebat. Tapi sebenarnya kita tak sampai pada apa yang kita nak buat tu. So kita nak share juga daripada CO2 tu kita ada all the resins that can help with a lot of food companies or chefs and out there as well, or perfumers and medicine as well.
Yeah, I mean, one good example is especially Sarawak black pepper. When you do that with a supercritical fluid extraction, we get two types of extracts, which is the oil base, which is very nice for the aromatherapy and for fragrance companies, industries. Then you get the oil resins, which is very awesome for especially for food manufacturers and medicinal manufacturers, because you have a lot of bioactive compounds there. There's also a bioenhancer. So, you know, I mean, these are interesting things to discuss when then you guys will understand why we make our formulations for our different types of aromatherapy and nutraceutical range, why it's in there. So hopefully you guys will be there with your knowledge, the right knowledge.
Bila you dapatkan ilmu, you will know exactly that you can actually save money because you know how you use your money to buy your essential oil or extracts and all that, whether or not it's just tipu adulterated oils, or maybe it's overly mahal, or it's just when you have the knowledge, that's what you do. You empower yourself, you know more, so you can save a lot of cost in there as well.
I mean, we were very lucky to have a lot of good friends and naturalist doctors, aromatherapists who became very close with us, and
scientists, biotechnology.
Exactly. I mean, we're always sitting down and having a lot of these knowledge sharing sessions and everything like that. And we thought that, well, you know, eventually when we have enough knowledge, we'll be able to share it out there with everybody else, so you can actually accept it, you know, and hopefully utilize it.
Yeah. So I think at the webinar tu kita akan kupaskan jugalah most on also in clinical aromatherapy, how our body reacts with essential oil extracts, and of course on the scale where the cells or even the DNAs reacts with the essential oil. No, we don't use, like some people, they use a research that's, I mean, some not essential oils, I mean, you know, how pharmaceuticals, they use rats, which indicates whether the medicine is how it interacts in rats. I think that's actually not the correct way. You can actually use essential oil to test on different human cells as well.
Yes, in a very sustainable manner. I mean, you're hearing human cells, or you're hearing embryonic cells, or you know, skin cells, or you know, there's ways of doing the test in a very controlled manner, especially with the right people in the right organizations who can validate it. I mean, by just getting the local validation for us of this analysis and testings and all that, it's not enough. So hopefully, you know, working together with the right partners, we'll be able to get these international certifications for our manufacturing facility, which will be, you know, FDA compliant, GMP for nutraceuticals, and also FDA compliant for natural cosmeceuticals. So that's when we're getting into the functioning ingredients of natural skincare, you know. So watch out for that, ladies. It's going to be like natural. There's a range of natural makeup and all that, right?
Yeah. So I think let's not bore everybody now. Okay, that's the first time I said I don't say no to those things. And why is that? Tell them. Go for it.
It's natural. It's the only one in Malaysia that's formulated like this. And it can enhance your focus. It can give you euphoric little feelings and de-stress, get rid of the anxiety, and even anti-inflammatory properties too. So doing that while vaping, I mean, it's the next best thing to intravenous injections of these therapeutics. So I mean, doing it with vaping is much better.
Yep. So I think before we end this, our chit chat petang-petang ni, we would like to say our thank you. We are very much we appreciate lah banyak.
I mean, all the support and advice from our partners, our friends, our other fellow researchers, our clients,
customers,
customers,
friends and families who supported us.
Yeah, it's great to have this network of like-minded individuals. I mean, who share the same knowledge and vision for natural therapeutics.
And of course, not to mention a lot of government agencies, platforms who helped us to promote in expos and a lot of other things as well. So we truly are thankful for that, and we hope during this 2020 we'll be able to give more to people out there, all of you guys. And,
being able to share
benefits.
more of the benefits of the new technologies that we'll be bringing in, especially for you guys.
Apa gunanya buat jauh-jauh tapi kita tak bantu orang-orang orang-orang kita sendiri.
And will be some of them are first in the world, and most of them will be definitely first in Malaysia. But getting it to you guys the way it can really benefit you with your health, wellness, and even your financial spending.
Yes, definitely. So
it's not fair. People have to, break a leg and arm to go and pay for medicines and all that.
Yes,
it's one thing that we don't want to see.
So for that, we're gonna give out a promotion yang sangat awesome lah. I think we haven't opened this for.
This is spontaneous. Okay, what's the promotion?
The best seed.
Let's pick one.
Black seed oil.
Black seed? Oh, why not? Okay, well, look.
Coconut oil. Why not? It can be together, synergistic.
Okay, well, that's perfect. I mean, we can do a set maybe, like with Nigella sativa, black seed, or you may know it as a habatus soda. So this is a supercritical fluid extracted.
Yes, it's a CO2.
A full spectrum CO2 extract, because it's all in there, especially with a high content of thymoquinone. And then the VCO, which is cultured, and that's cultured with a cold process to be able to retain a lot of the good beneficial bacteria in the end product. So that's been tested, and we're happy to share the analysis reports with any of the buyers of these sets. Maybe the black seed oil, we can do another package or something like that. Will be on its own or something. Because
stay tuned for that price, because we'll put it right after our video.
Oh, that's good. I like this.
Yes,
awesome.
You like it.
Yeah.
Well, this is because I want them. Some people say "ala mahala." Let's let them try it in the for now. Then they will know what it is.
You know what? I'm going to try and convince her to be able to let me give out some samples of the Nano Emotion that we recently won an award for. So that'd be fun. I mean,
that's like not out there yet. So if you're gonna be the first one, I think you can try and pujuk this guy here. Because this girl tak makan pujuk lah.
Only for me.
Alright then.
That's
it was
too much.
Nice chatting with all of you out there.
Have a fine weekend, and God bless. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. And take care, everybody.
We'll be seeing you a lot. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get sick of us after this, probably. It's like never seen us before, hidden under a rock. Now we come out to rock your world, right?
Alright, okay, bye.
Bye. Peace.